how Mitch McConnell blew America's chance to stop
He did
Trump.
what? Yo!
You read it here.
Oh my god, dude.
Mitch McConnell almost blew
Yo,
Trump.
homie's got such a saggy neck. I wouldn't be surprised if that shit filled up like a frog when he deep throats, bro. That shit's crazy. Like,
if you've ever seen a snake eat a mouse or something,
you know, there might still be like a dildo lost in there, and that's why he sounds like this. So, like, I think we just learned a lot today.
we did.
Well, that's it, guys.
In 2016, when he was still a Republican Senate Majority Leader and one of the most powerful politicians in the world, Mitch McConnell published a memo called The Long Game, taking stock of his own life, a prolonged and arduous recovery and rehabilitation from the effects of childhood polio, a disciplined, slow, and steady approach to politics.
We almost got him.
The Master of the Senate. Almost got him almost 100 years in advance.
Yeah. Yeah, and these are the same people who don't like FDR, so if only they hated FDR a little more. Nah, just kidding. I mean, whatever. Luigi was right, but hey.
Luigi was right. McConnell revealed in the book his essential worldview. In politics, the real pros are the ones who prepare relentlessly, ignore the daily dramas, and keep their eyes on the big goal, deregulation, in this situation where we're getting rid of the entire government. The story of a nation's success, he wrote in the book's conclusion, and the success of each one of us is a slow awakening to the timeless values of the long game.
This is way worse than deregulation. So this is like that, fucking Yarvin asshole. That weird, ugly, like, neo-monarchist guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Doge represents just actually like gutting the entire system. It's not even cutting the red tape, it's just cutting everything in general. Like, not just the red tape, but like the books. Burn the books. They're just
100%.
like everything like is, you know, in the target. So it's really bad.
Let me see if I can actually pull this up while we're talking about it.
On a bright note, Vade, we're like maybe looking at a trilateral disarmament, which is pretty interesting. So whatever. I think if they burn the whole thing down, we could just rebuild it better without all the stupid shit.
100%.
You know, like the military-industrial complex, but we're gonna get there sooner or later.
This has become like kind of a new subreddit that popped up in the last couple of days, is our data hoarder. And like, they're doing a big push right now to, since RFK is in charge of HHS, to download and back up anything from vaccine studies that they can find. So if anyone's watching right now, I highly encourage you to go to this website and download as much as you can, if you can.
Yeah, especially if you're in the industry, you know?
Yeah.
Like, or an educator. People don't really trust the news as much, but they still trust teachers, they still trust nurses. If that's you, like, I'm sorry, but it's your job now, because apparently the people we elected didn't really create the best protections against what is happening now.
No. In fact, you could kind of argue that they've been planning for something like this to continue.
Yeah, and especially as of late, the Democratic Party has shown that they are probably what we feared that they were the whole time, which is a controlled opposition party to lull us into a false sense of security so it could be stabbed in the back.
Definitely. And like, that's why we need to be even more like cautious of these Republicans than we ever have been. Just getting back to this article.
And outright distrustful of Democrats.
Definitely. Unfortunately.
Vigilant of the Republicans. On guard. But just like, whew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it goes deep. Got hurt burned pretty bad by the Democratic Party of Colorado, at least in its prior leadership.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's better now, but I ain't gonna hold my breath.
Same, unfortunately. Like, just looking at like the way that the party's going, and with like, you know, we're talking about things on a local level, but if you look at the national level with people like Hakeem Jeffries, like, they're not changing and they're not out to protect us at all.
Yeah, they'll outright tell you that you should have been voting Republican this whole time, because yeah, he just basically was like, you should have been voting Republican this whole time because like, I'm gonna have you basically talk to the Republicans anyway, because we aren't listening. We don't care. Hopefully the Republicans care. Like, I don't know. It's like they've been living on a different planet this whole time. And, like, really, when you look at the interests involved, they have been. It's, I don't know. I've been saying it for a while that we should have been building a third party this whole time.
100%.
The Labor Party US did follow me back on Instagram. I don't know if that means much, but it's a start. There are the PSL, the Green Party. I think we need the
FRSO.
Megazord.
Yeah.
Well, FRSO isn't a political party like PSL is. Like, they haven't
they're more
ran
like
anybody
PSA?
that I know of. No, I don't think. Maybe they have.
Uh,
But, yeah.
Point being, we need to Megazord.
Yeah, Megazord the left, and we might need to, like, I don't know, it's bad times. Bad times, guys. Join your SRA.
100%.
Socialist Rifle Association. Check it out. But be safe, Always have, like, go-to people. Build your crew, Not everyone should be around guns,
Definitely.
Like, not everyone's healthy. So,
And especially in America.
yeah. It's just a lot of planning. Should have been happening the whole time with the Democratic Party and leaders within the Democratic Party, but instead we're gonna have to organize outside the Democratic Party, do some radical support of labor unions, so that way labor unions know who's on their side.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's just down to organizing for that general strike in 2028 at this point.
100%. That has
Especially
to be the goal.
since we might not, get any semblance of democracy back.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like.
Anything's possible.
So far, it's been pretty shit for a hot minute. Like, do you feel in control?
It's really bad. And, like, just to kind of tie it back to Elon Musk, Elon has been really stripping the government these past couple of weeks. And I want to read from this Vanity Fair article that says that Elon Musk, in every sense, the opposite of slow and steady, has seized control over large swaths of the federal government as Trump and Musk's power grab threatens the foundation of our constitutional order. The Senate Republican caucus, filled with men and women whom McConnell has presumably mentored, is largely supine and silent. So really the people that we elected to help stop, really the people that we elected to run the government are actually running it into the ground.
Yeah. Because they get so much money from corporations, they have a soupçon of care for the government in which they're elected. Because they know where the butter for their bread comes from.
Yeah.
They'll cut the red tape or the entire government because at the end of the day, it's just 3 corporations in a suit at this point anyway.
100%. McConnell, still Kentucky's senior senator, has been showing curious signs of rebellion, voting against the confirmation of Trump's defense secretary Pete Hegseth, and providing the only Republican vote against Tulsi Gabbard's nomination as Director of National Intelligence. But above the talk of a liberated McConnell in his YOLO phase hangs a bitter irony. That's actually how they wrote it in Vanity Fair. For a few weeks in January and February 2021, McConnell held a unique power to stop Trump once and for all. That was the brief time when McConnell seriously considered voting to convict Trump on impeachment charges related to his role in the January 6th
But he didn't
insurrection.
because he's a fucking coward.
100%. I titled this stream, "There's nothing new happening under the sun," and this is just that happening again, because none of this is new. Just like back in the day when we were taking land from Native Americans and plowing them with alcohol, they're plowing us with as many,
Wow. You know what that
You're good.
specific example reminds me of what they're doing to the Palestinian land in Israel, making it unusable for the olive trees that have grown there for centuries.
And it's, it is really nothing new up under the sun. That's really the biggest thing that they do, all the time, is, land grabs and then destroy it.
Oh, hey, you use that land for a certain thing? Well, if we destroy it for that certain thing, you'll have no use for it anymore.